Good to go?
Good to go.
What is up, gang? Uncle Trav coming to you from, I really don't know what part of Nashville we're in today, but we are in Nashville, about 10-15 minutes from the shop, which has sort of bearing on this week's job. The homeowners here, Greg and Roy, are our direct next door neighbors at the garden center. They own Aroma G's, the apothecary, place they used to do yoga. We affectionately refer to it as the yoga studio because that's what it was for years and years. They had an existing pond in the backyard that had been filled in. It's kind of sad looking. So they finally decided they wanted to put in an aquascape water feature, so gave us a call. Well, they came around the corner and said, hey, let's put in a pond. So let's take a look at what was actually in the pond. I had a bit of a surprise when we got here yesterday. Let's take a look. So based on the pictures and then what I saw when I came out to do the pre-job walk, it just looked like a circular border of mortared together stones that was filled in with dirt. What happened when we started digging was the pond was full of this stuff, which was an old pond. The old pond actually hadn't been demoed, so we didn't have any dirt for our waterfall berm, so we had to go in and bring extra dirt in. This is what's left of the debris that was here. It was actually an entire dump trailer full. I couldn't get all of this in there, so we're gonna have to make 2 trips to the dump. So that was a bit of a surprise.
We're business neighbors with JVI. Our parking lots are right beside each other. So our store has been there beside them. We've been there for 15 years, maybe 16, and they moved in a couple years later, so we've known them forever. I'm Greg.
I'm Roy.
We are the owners of Aroma G's beside JVI Secret Gardens.
We're just trying to build a backyard oasis, a place to relax, and moving toward retirement hopefully someday.
There was a pond here, but not a good one. So it was pretty much just a hole that we had to deal with for all these years.
Yeah, we just find it really relaxing. Once the fish and the waterfall.
Well, I mean, their work is right there in front of us, so it's obviously good, and they know what they're doing. And we trust them, yeah.
Where are we going?
We are going to Living Earth, which is where we get all our mulch.
So we're gonna get mulch.
Yes, gonna get mulch for the pond.
Great.
Chocolate blend. Hello.
Hi, hon.
How you doing?
Fine, how are you?
Doing all right. May I get a 1.5 yards of brown?
We don't do halves, please.
Don't do halves? All right, we'll just do one then.
1 yard chocolate, please. 1 yard chocolate. There you go.
Thank
Have
you.
a good day.
You too. So now we wait. There's gonna be a guy coming in with a big bucket, and he's gonna get us a 1 yard of brown. They don't do halves, but we're so close to the job. I'm just gonna go for 1, so I would rather not have extra. Worst case scenario, we come back for another one.
They've been awesome.
Yeah.
They're fun to be around, and they've worked really hard. It's been really hot weather this week, so they've had to deal with that, but they've done great. Oh yeah, absolutely. They do great work. It's quality work, and we trust them that it's all gonna maintain itself.
Yeah, and we do all the time. We do recommend them all the time. We can't wait to go to the garden center at JVI and get the plants that's going to complete the entire thing.
there you have it, gang. Another pond in the ground here in the Nashville area. Greg and Roy are awesome folks. They're great neighbors at the shop. Montana and Avery did an awesome job on this waterfall while I was out running around doing other stuff. My favorite part about this pond, my two favorite things about this, the way they picked this rock to have basically a little choke here. It's got its built-in framer. The other thing I'm hit over the head by this is this rock right here that they chose for the final weir. It comes down, gives you some nice dynamic water movement. It adds some textures to the water and some shapes to it. It kind of runs down the surface there and it jumps back up and right down into the pond. And bonus, the big rock we set here initially is a framer in the bottom. We ended up not using that for that, but we're able to get water movement over it anyway as a little bonus falls. It's a nice little movement over here. Skimmers straight across from the waterfall here. This thing should be humming by the end of the month as long as we get bacteria and plants in here. So I'm gonna get cleaned up. I know it looks like I just came out of this pond. That's how hot it is right now. Let me just be gross for a second. Look at this. Actually, I'm gonna go get a dry shirt. But in the meantime, what you can do, like, follow, share, subscribe, leave us a comment in the comments section, and let us know where you want your pond in your yard. Uncle Trav, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.